Tyler is back. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Race Car Rip. Sorry, just running a couple minutes late, getting off the racing break. Had to reset the break table. We are live and ready to rip 24-25 Donruss Optic basketball. This is a 20 megabox case break. 20 megaboxes here, hobby megaboxes, actually. So hopefully these are absolutely loaded. We're looking for downtowns, mythicals. We're looking for all sorts of action here. Michael Big Whiskey, what's going on? Hope all is well with you guys. Hope everybody had an amazing holiday. So glad to have you here, spending some of your Monday night here with me. If you guys love Optic basketball, I have another case of this tomorrow, and a case of Hobby Blasters tomorrow, and a case of baseball, or 5 boxes of baseball. We've got some of the logo fractors. So we got all sorts of fun stuff coming at you tomorrow. But as for tonight, all basketball, all the time. Big Papa is back. Pistons as usual. Let's see if we can't get you another crazy Ronnie Holland. 20 megaboxes here. I'm guessing about an hour on the break. If you have any questions over the course of the break, we're live on eBay Live and YouTube. Austin, my man. Hope you're having an awesome holiday. It's been a long time. I did not expect to see you coming in a basketball break. I would have thought for sure we'd get you with some Cardinals in baseball, but it's so good to have you back and alive. Hope all is well with you and the fam. Hope all is well. We are in sports time right now. My kids are in flag football. We're starting fall baseball. I am coaching 2 sports, doing 2 jobs. It's been a wild world, but everything is amazing. I hope all is well with you. It's 10:35 here on the East Coast. I'm going to pop this case, and we're going to get started here momentarily. Again, we're live on eBay Live and YouTube. It's a pretty laid-back channel here. I don't scream. I don't yell unless we hit something really, really crazy. We just rip the cards. We tell you what we're hitting, and we get them shipped out to you safely and securely in bubble mailers. Good luck, everybody. Again, if you love this stuff, I have another case of this tomorrow. Those auctions are live now. We also have a Hobby Blaster case. Our only other case I think that we ran. Here's our Hobby Mega Boxes. 56 cards per box. I'm guessing we'll be here for about an hour ripping these. 20 of them. 20 of them. We're looking for checkerboards. We're looking for, let's see, what are we looking for? Downtown and mythicals. I will tell you, my son, my youngest, he had his eye on one. We were leaving Walmart yesterday, and he bought one blaster, just one retail blaster, and hit a mythical Jalen Brunson. He actually couldn't have been happier with that. The mythicals, it's wild. The downtown's like a LeBron downtown's like a $4,000 card, and a LeBron mythical is like a $300 card. So the difference is pretty staggering in terms of how valuable they are, but the rarity for me seems to be pretty similar. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Here's our empty case of Hobby Megas. All right, let's get these back towards the break wall. Let me figure out how I want this to look. Those of you guys who break with me all the time know I'm very type A. I don't like the break table look. All disheveled. So let me see how I want to do this here. I think we're going to go with a 4th. Yeah, we're going to have to go with a 4th. Yeah, that's going to make sense. There we go. Get those bad boys centered. Maybe we'll do something like that. There we go. There's our 20. Okay. Oh, we got a new puppy. The bourbons are still flowing. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Yeah, for me, it's been just the cold beers a little bit more. As I've gotten older, the bourbons kick my butt the next day more than the beers do. But we still get into some bourbon every once in a while. All right, y'all. Looks like we got about 20 of you here in the live, which I think is the right number. Good luck, everybody. Let's have a case. These are seismic parallels. Let's see what we can go down to here, because we're looking for glitter in the others. So phases, we can still go gold and gold vinyl. Mythical, we can still go gold and gold vinyl. White velocity, gold velocity. So we can go all the way down to gold velocity to 10. So we're looking for red, white, gold. Okay. Duly noted. Red, white, and gold. Why not? Again, probably about an hour on the break. Might be a little bit longer. We shall see. Again, thanks so much. And if you guys love this, and this is the craziest case you've ever seen, there is one. I only have one more case of the Hobby Mega Boxes. It'll be tomorrow night. Also have Hobby Blasters tomorrow night. Also have some Logo Fractor Baseball. Those first 5 will be from a freshie. We'll be running that all week. And if you guys love live fills, we'll be doing live fills Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All of those live fills will be sudden death $1 starts. So I think we have 13 cases running in between Thursday and Saturday. Come check us out. Saloon is a green seismic Holmgren. Tim Duncan. All of your silvers, seismics, all of these will be sleeved and loaded when they ship to you. Most of you regulars know that already, but anybody who is new to the channel, if you're wondering why I don't sit here and sleeve and load every single green and silver, it's just because we'd keep you here for 3 hours for a case, and nobody wants to do that. Cam Johnson, Penny Hardaway green. I do sleeve the ones that I love, though. Penny Hardaway. Man, I had the Air Penny ones. Still my all-time. He's an all-time top 5 guy for me. Penny Hardaway, Allen Iverson, Mark Price, Kyrie Irving, Kobe Bryant. Those are my 5. Bogdanovich, Kelly Oubre Jr., Paul George is a silver, and Jalen Wells. M. Judkins, what's up? Derek Lively, looks like we might have a red here. That should be numbered. My House, Bub Carrington's a purple, Dalton Knecht is a green, and Jalen Green is a red team color match. That's a good pack right there. Dalton Knecht, I can't stop hitting Dalton Knecht cards. I mean, he's been my guy in 24-25 basketball. Austin, who you got? You got Lakers, right? You got Lakers and somebody else, but I felt like Lakers was definitely you. Jalen Green is at a 149, so 16 out of 149. Lakers and the Wiz, all right. Jacoby Walter, Rissa Share, Express Lane purple, Ja green. Schroeder. Ant-Man, Splash, Jason Tatum purple, LeBron, James, Tony Parker, Tyler Smith, nice LeBron green. The downtowns are sick. The downtowns are definitely slick. Shaq Diesel, silver. PJ, Zach Edey, Pau Gasol. You got a lot of outs. They got a lot of legends for the Lakers too. I took my kids to their first card show this week in Austin. It was a trip. I haven't been to a card show since I was probably 11, so we're talking 31-ish years. I've been in this business again personally for what, 5 years, 6 years now, but I haven't been to a show. I took them to like a 30-table card show. It was awesome. There was a couple shysters there, but for the most part, I would say 28 out of the 30 tables were just awesome human beings just trying to get kids into the hobby. And my kids, they did some damage. They did some serious buying. They're big Jose Ramirez guys. So we got a bunch of autos. We got a red here. We got a green. All right, here we go. Cody Williams, My House purple, Yao Ming, Keldon Johnson, Nikola Topic is a nice silver there. Thunder. Nice Topic. Nothing is going onto the stands. No, we were just buying. We just went. They've got a crazy wrestling collection, but they've started ripping more basketball, and like my son started selling, like having me sell some stuff and then buying him Jose autos. He pulled a Jokic Kaboom, which we sold for like $1,000, and he was like, yeah, can I just get some cards with that? And then he wanted a new T-ball bat, and so he's learning the value of like buying and selling, which is important for him. Paolo Banchero, McCain. So he sold some stuff recently, and man, he's got an insane Jose Ramirez collection, but he's learning the hustle. So they wanted to bring cards to like trade and stuff. They wanted to bring their cases. I'm like, no. It's just dad today. Mom didn't want to go to the first one. Reed Shepard, Ant-Man, Purple, Bol, Jalen Wells, Cody Williams. So I was like, let's just go. Let's just figure out see what a card show's like. We'll get some cards. And man, one of the first tables we spent like, I don't know, $550 or $600 at. But I mean, they each got tons of Jose autos, Donovan Mitchell autos, just a bunch of Cavs stuff. Bronny, silver. They crushed it. And then the rest of the room we walked around, I think we only bought a couple more cards, but they left so happy. And there really was, I thought there'd be more people trying to sell wax, and I didn't want to buy wax there for them, only because I don't necessarily trust loose boxes. I always like to buy by the sealed case. And I was nervous that there was going to be a bunch of people selling wax and that they were going to want to buy some, but nobody really had wax, so that was cool. Dorian Finney-Smith, Tim Duncan 2 times, silver and green. Oh, my old man used to take me. We used to drive all over the place, and we'd go to shows all the time. Mike Conley, Toppage green is nice. We used to drive 4 hours to the show up in Michigan. It was 500 tables. It was this insane show. And I remember my dad, he bought me pretty much every card I ever wanted at some point, but we never got a Jordan rookie. And he would look at them, and, they'd be in those screw downs and those crazy cases, and he would just look at them and look at them. Sadiq Bey, Keontae, Grayson Allen. And it's so funny. Like I tell him now, I'm like, man, if we had the foresight to just buy all the ones, and like he was always the guy that like it had to be perfect before we'd buy it. But if we had the foresight to just buy every one of those, they were like $500, $700, whatever. We would have just bought them all and just and graded them later. Oh, man, I wish we would have. So it's like now I'm like my kids are the same. I say that to them. Yeah, Gibraltar Trade Center, Sean. Absolutely it was. The Gibraltar Trade Center. That's amazing. Yep. The Gibraltar Trade Center. That's unbelievable, Sean, that you just... I was trying to think of what it was called, but yes, it was. The Gibraltar Trade Center. Wow. I got to text my dad that because we were just talking about it yesterday. Tristan Newton, silver. Dennis Rodman. Does that show still happen, Sean? I definitely missed out on Bitcoin only because I didn't understand it, and I still don't. I mean, I get that it has value, but I still don't understand what it is. Like I'm that guy that's like, I'm still that guy that's like, all right, but what is it? So, unfortunately, I'm a skeptic when it comes to stuff like that. Matas, Derek White, Batum, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Irvin Magic Johnson. It doesn't still go on. I wish it did. I would take my kids there in a heartbeat. We got another red, so it seems like we're getting a red per box. KD purple, Zach Collins, LaMelo Ball. Luka Doncic still on the Mavs here. LaMelo. I used to actually do shows when I was like 10, 11, and 12. I had a crazy collection, and I remember at the very end, Steph Curry, purple, Jokic, Neesmith, and Clinton. At the very, very end of it. It's like trying to explain. That's right, Austin. That's exactly what it's like. She's just like, I don't get it. How is the cardboard worth this? Anthony Edwards, my house, silver, Aiden Bona, Julius Randle. But we end up talking to this one guy, and he's like, "Oh, are you guys going to the show next weekend?" And we're like, no. I'm like, "Oh no, here we go." And he's like, "Yeah, it's gonna be in Independence, Ohio. It's like triple the size of this. It's gonna be way better." And my kids are like, "Oh yeah, we'll be there." I'm like, we might be there. We got flag football, and then we got baseball practice. I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna go. Since send my son every 20 seconds. Hey, we're going to go to that show, right? So, but my dad, I remember my dad, the coolest thing we ever did, Austin, you'll love this. He took me, I don't remember where we drove to, but we drove and we got a Mickey Mantle auto. Nas Reed, Baylor Shireman. That's a cool team color match on that green seismic. We got a Mickey Mantle autograph ball, and I know it was like $50-ish. But it was like all old Yankee greats, like Moose Scourin. There was a couple other guys. So like you paid $50, you got them all. So we got a couple of baseballs, and we got like one with all of them. And then Mickey Mantle was the big chase, but it was like $50 for Mickey Mantle. And, you know, we waited in line for 3 or 4 hours, and I had this ball. And then I distinctly remember wanting to propose to my wife, and my dad had just given me all of, like, my baseballs from when I was a kid. Like, and I had 100 of them probably. Griffey, Frank Thomas, Barry Bonds, all those guys. And I was looking up the value, and I was like, man, I wonder what this Mickey Mantle's worth. And at the time, I want to say there's a Wemby Splash Purple. At the time, I want to say there's Karl Malone, the Mailman, Steph Curry Silver's nice. I want to say it was worth like $1,000. And so I posted it at the time, this is 15 years ago now, on Craigslist, and for like $1,500. And someone went to buy it from me. And she was like, this is for my son. Do you have a certificate of authenticity? And I was like, I don't, but I do have the photo of me sitting on Mickey Mantle's lap with my Cleveland Indians hat on while he signed this baseball. And she was like, yep, that's good enough for me. And, you know, obviously the kid was me. It looks just like me, but it was just hilarious that was my COA. And my dad loved the baseball, loved that we did that. But, like, you know, it's just for me, that was such a cool thing to be able to use that and parlay that into a marriage. Rob Dillingham, green, Jordan Hawkins. But she was so pumped to buy that. Oh, man. You know what, Austin? I'll send you the picture. I'll send you that photo. You'll get a kick out of it. You'll get a kick out of it. It's just, wow, the $50, you know, one of the greatest players of all time. Nowadays, if it was Mickey Mantle, he would charge, you know, I don't know what he would charge. $500? Some of these guys, they charge for autograph sessions. It's insane. Splash KD. Collier. No autos yet. The autos in this stuff, especially in the retail, have not been good. I think I pulled a Ricky Davis. Although I think Master P. That's awesome. Master P has an auto. Yeah, Liam Robbins. There's an auto. I know just about everyone in the NBA. I don't know who Liam Robbins is. Wemby, Kuminga, Kaishan, Liam Robbins. It will be nice, as much as I don't like that Fanatics is going to have a monopoly on the trading card business, it will be nice to have everyone with autos. It will be a nice thing. Because it's been a wild couple of years with different sports, different guys. You're chasing guys that don't have autos. Jaden Hardy, Hakeem the Dream, Filipowski. So hopefully we can move past this era. I'll be curious to see what Panini does. Rob Dillingham, Maxey, Tristan Newton, green. Dillingham, silver's nice. Dillingham, true silver. Or true hollow. Whatever you want to call it. Hollow, silver, hollow, whatever. All right, we got 16 of these to go. Nothing crazy yet. Nothing even wall-worthy yet. I have to throw something on the wall if we don't get something soon. I can't believe Sean, the Gibraltar Trade Center. Whoa. You have a Joe Montana on Levi's jeans? Wow. That's awesome. Oh, Big Papa's a Montana collector. That's amazing. Big Papa, meet Austin. Austin is one of my OG baseball guys from like when I got started. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Big Papa has been with me for a while now, Austin. Saloon, Koulibaly, Khalil Ware, Steph Castle Hollow's a nice one. I haven't pulled a big Castle in a long time. But we always seem to bring in the best people into this room, and that's why I keep doing it. The people. The people. I love to do this. I'm getting older. I'm getting more tired every day as I keep coaching and picking up more coaching gigs with my kids. I'm like, Even like today, like we had people over at 1. Everyone's drinking beers, and we had a couple, but I'm like, man, I got to be up. Kevin Garnett, Valanciunas, Olynyk, I got to be up. We're ripping 2 cases tonight. I'm not really sure how many beers we can have during the day. That's the tough. There's no holidays for me. Giannis, Alexander Sarr, purple. Tracy McGrady, nice Tatum. Nice red Tatum there. And Newton. Good old Jonas. That's awesome. I have one of my treasures, Austin, is a Bernie Kosar from his charity golf outing. I have a Bernie Kosar, Dan Marino, Jim Kelly, and they all signed the hat for me. And I have the photo of them signing it. Tatum silver, Bronson, Giannis green. But my dad took a picture, like on a Polaroid or whatever, of Bernie Kosar holding me with the other quarterbacks by them. Another red, and this is a rookie. Cade Cunningham. Holy shit. Sorry, excuse my French. Cade Cunningham, Signature Series green. Big Papa, let's go, baby. Out of retail. Look at that. Nothing but garbage autos. And then a Cade Cunningham. Look at that. Boom. That's nasty. Is this numbered? Yeah, to 35. That's filthy out of retail. Yeah, Sean, I just saw your comment. Yeah, Mosaic was brutal. The autos were brutal. That's an insane Cade Cunningham out of retail. Okay. We got a rated rookie red. We got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Whew. Harrison Ingram, the wrong Spur. But we'll take it. Spurs rolling a little bit here. Okay. I had a feeling the Hobby Mega Box were going to be loaded in this because in Mosaic, they were absolutely awful. The Hobby Mega Boxes in Mosaic and Select were so bad that I had a feeling they were going to make these ones awesome just because shops were going to start being like, we're not taking these. That, man, Big Papa, that's a big card. That's a big card out of retail. I love that. Torian Prince, DiVincenzo, Christian Brown, Bona, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I just want to see a downtown. I want to see a crazy downtown. Only one we pulled is for you, Big Papa. Ronnie Holland. It's the only downtown I pulled all year. Jackson Davis. Pirtle. Steph Castle. I'm not sure. Can we? I don't think we can pull golds out of these. Let me look. Let me double check. No, just downtown, but we can pull Phases Gold and Gold Vinyl and Mythical Gold and Gold Vinyl. So if we don't get a downtown, we want a Mosaic Megas from Target or loaded. Interesting. My kids ripped a couple of cases, Sean. The Castle was Halo. The Castle was hollow. Yeah, that Castle's a hollow. The other one was just a base. Just a base, my friend. It was on the back. It's been a while. I haven't pulled a crazy 101 in a minute. Steph Castle, purple. I want to play. If you guys are into basketball, baseball, football, you saw it as a hollow too. Let's find out. Everyone says that was a hollow. All right. Everyone says that was a hollow. There it is. Not a hollow. But I'm always happy to go back. You're never going to offend me. You want me to go back and show a card? always happy to go back. All cards show, all cards always ship here, so whatever it was is always going to get to you. Andre Drummond. You guys both saw it as a holo. Yeah, the other one was a holo. I hope they're all holos. Austin, the best part about that is you bought the second half. What did you pull? 2 out of the first half? That's still we still tell that story. Me and Travis. Jalen Tyson, JT20, Rissa Share. We still tell that story because you bought the first half and hit 2 Ellie autos out of the first half. And it was a mixer, so it was like some jumbo and hobby combined. But you just immediately just snapped the second half, and nobody else was like fighting over it. But I was like, he's not going to want the second half. Shy Silver. And then you hit the third, I think, out of the second half, which was, and the third might have been one of the best. But that was insane. God, the good old days. The old Instagram breaks. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jay Crowder, Sar, Larry Legend. Andrew Nemhard. LeBron. Brad Beal, Karl Malone, Hollow. Michael Bridges. Sar, Express Lane, Castle Green, rated rookie, Jalen Wells. That's my dude. I think he might have won Rookie of the Year if he didn't get hurt. I think he has the biggest upside of anybody in this class, maybe outside of this fella. But, man, I think they're a team, too, that could really do some damage. Everyone thinks getting rid of Bane. I don't think it really matters. Jalen Wells. Grizzlies are my dark horse. I love the Grizz, and I love this kid. Love his game. Kid is an absolute stud on both ends of the court. All right, Harrison Ingram. We're going Castles there. We're going Ingram here. We're actually going to get Cade up here. That's the best card out of the case. All right. I feel like these are pretty loaded. They're not retail. These are the hobby mega boxes, but I don't think these actually technically release until tomorrow, but it's not usually my jam, but they came in early and here we are. So we're ripping them, but I haven't seen any retail mega boxes out there. If you guys love breaks, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll be live Thursday at 11 a.m., Friday at 11 a.m. and 9 p.m., and Saturday after flag football. I think it'll be like 2 p.m. We have 13 full cases to run. I think the most expensive case is going to be Immaculate Football. Every break we run is going to be wheel spins, random teams, Kyrie Irving. Wheel spins, random teams, $1 sudden death auctions. So, $1 sudden death auctions. If you're following me as a seller, you'll definitely get a push notification when we go live for those. There's Klingon Purple, Tyler Smith, that's a cool one. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sudden deaths. We will be running wheel spins. You'll have a chance to get some crazy teams, some crazy cards. It doesn't matter what the auctions sell for. You'll never hear me screaming and yelling, guys need to bid more. I'm just going to sit here. We're going to run the wheel like we've been doing every Wednesday. But that'll be on eBay Live. Look at that Steph My House Purple. So if you guys want to be a part of that, make sure you're following me. Make sure you set your notifications to where you get them when I go live. But we have 13 cases to run over 4 days there. Moose, IPC stuff too. There you go. You got the Warriors and Raptors and PC stuff, but if you pull me a downtown, I'll have to sell it. My oldest has a Steph auto. Pau Gasol, Derek Jones, Johnny Furphy. But my oldest has a Steph auto from a Topps product. It's like from like Motif, but he loves it. Percy Miller, that's his name. I couldn't think of it, yeah. But yeah, Master P definitely has autos out there. LeBron, Ryan Dunn, Green, Luka, Doncic, Dallas. Nice one there. Can't believe he's still on Dallas in this set. What are those selling for, Tyler? What's a base one of that card selling for? I'm curious. It's gotta go for a crazy amount. And I wonder what his spot Percy Miller sells for in player breaks. It can't go for much. All right, let's see something. Yeah, the notifications, they should go to you. Harrison Barnes, Nick Claxton. The wheel's fun though, Austin. I sell a random spot and then we just spin the wheel and you get the team you get. You usually have a team in mind, so it may not be your thing. Chauncey Billups, winner stays. Gordon, but I like the fact that you can get a crazy team for a pretty decent price. And with some of the stuff we're running, especially like Immaculate Football, like there's going to be some crazy upside. And like I said, they're all sudden deaths. The other two right now, 185. Jesus, 2,500 for the orange out of 25. Oh, jeez, oh man. I guess we should buy some mosaic. Especially the blasters. I feel like he's definitely in the blasters. That's a wild thing that nobody knew that was going to be in there. Why don't you buy it, Tyler? Go get it. Yeah, we got Immaculate Football. We got Finest Baseball. I think I have 4 cases of Finest Baseball. I got all sorts of stuff here for those 3 days. Luca, My House Purple. Red, Fred Van Vliet. Dalton Knecht. Hollow. Austin, you been going in the hobby or you been taking a break or what? Bowman Chrome season coming up soon. This is usually the time of year where you start to get back a little bit. Bowman Chrome in what, 2 weeks, I think? I think I have 9 cases. Buying singles here and there. That's what I've been doing. I really want a Tiger Woods auto for my kids. If it's still sleeping, you'll grab it later this week. I might grab it when this break's over. I won't do that to you. Wemby and David Robinson. That's a purple. PG-13. AJ Mitchell. I want a Tiger Woods auto so badly for my kids. I've got Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning. I need to get a Brady. I need to get a Tiger Woods. Steph Curry, splash, purple. Kyle Filipowski. You bought 36 Connor rookies in the last 5 days. Jeez, oh man. Any crazy ones? What's the best one you bought? Andre Jackson Jr., Reed Shepard, LeBron Silver, Carmelo Anthony, my guy, Bob Carrington. We still have 12 mega boxes left to go. It's probably going to run a little bit longer than I thought. Just giving you guys a heads up. Oscar Thompson, Buddy Hield, Penny Hardaway, Silver, Tyler Smith. Is Connor the real deal? Like, is he going to be a legend of the sport? I don't know anything about racing, so give me an elevator pitch. Kai Shan. Why are you buying 36 of them? I'm always curious to hear. I love to hear why other people are buying prospects. So let's hear it. All right, last pack box, 8 of 20. Again, if you guys love this stuff, you love listening to me yap, or both, I'll be back tomorrow night with another case of this and a case of Hobby Blasters. Slingshot out of 10. How good's he going to be? I feel like he went cheaper than Van Gisbergen in that break. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like Van Gisbergen, whoever that is, I don't know anything about racing, like I said earlier, but I feel like that guy went higher than Connor, even though Connor had like a million people watching that spot. I don't know what they should go for. I just see what they go for, and I go, all right. Good luck to those people. Damian Lillard, purple. Jackson Jr., KJ Simpson, Podzemski, Donovan Clingan. Again, welcome to Rips Card Rips. If you are here in the break or not in the break, either way, thanks for spending some of your Labor Day here with me. We're ripping Hobby Megas. There's Giannis, Kyle Kuzma, Duncan Robb, Baylor Shireman. We always hit that guy. My Buckeyes rolled this weekend. Khalil Ware, purple. Allen Iverson, the answer, and Bruce Brown, red. I feel like we haven't seen a white or gold seismic yet. These are the ones where the reds, 1 or 2 per box, but we need to see a white or a gold. No case hit yet. I will say we ripped 2 cases of the Hobby Blasters. They both had a case hit. My kids ripped a case of regular blasters, Ron Holland, and they did not get a case hit. So I know in the regular retail, I've seen a version where you don't get one, but in these, I have not seen it. So hopefully we don't do that. Case and Wallace, that's not bad. Signature Series, Reed Shepard, nice. John Collins, red, that's a great pack. Edie on the back, man. Case and Wallace is not bad. It's a starter or fringe 6-man. On a world championship team. Reed Shepard, there you go. John Collins. John Collins is actually a really good basketball player. Unfortunately, they're dime a dozen type guys. 20 and 10 guys at that height. He's just not special anywhere, so he doesn't really stand out. But man, kid can play. Bagley, Powell, Smart, Harry I. Seven wins, all right. So you think he's the next big thing, right? Jimmy Butler. Magic Johnson, green. Tyler Moore, you might have me buying some Connor cards before I go to bed. I like it. I like it. I like your elevator pitch. I could use a guy like you on my sales team. I love it. Awesome. I'm in. I'm in. All right. For those of you in this break, this will get us to the halfway point. I feel like it's been a pretty good case so far. Reds everywhere. Cade Cunningham auto is an insane auto out of retail. And it's last year Panini, and it's a rookie card. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm going to do some buying before I go to bed. Jaylen Brown. Champagne. Jabari Osser. Harry Ingram. Zubac. My House, Kaloware, purple. Matas. Nice one there. Matas. I want to see a white or a gold on these. Matas. I'm not afraid to buy. I'm not afraid to buy some Connor Zilish. So tell me about Van Gisbergen. What's his deal? Because I remember him being like the guy maybe it was last year. People were telling me about him. Bronny. Duran, Jaylen Brown. That's a cool looking card. Bronny. I hope Bronny James Jr. surprises some people. I really do. Such a likable kid. Grew up with the world. Just didn't need to try that hard to be a superstar. Keegan Murray, Scottie Pippen Jr., Shireman. He's just such a nice kid. He's taken so much shit because he's not as good as his dad, who's arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, depending on your perspective. Rissa Share, Rui, Paul Larson, Dalton Knecht. But I hope he becomes just a really good, like a Tim Hardaway Jr. type guy, like a starting 2-guard on a good team, or just a good player. I hope for him because he's such a nice kid. Desmond Bain, there he is, Tim Hardaway Jr. I love Tim Hardaway Jr. Zach Edey. He owns the road courses. All right. You got some good insight. I like it. Jokic, Shaq Diesel for the Magic. Gershon Yabusele. Adam Bona, Hollow, and Bam Adebayo. All right, we're halfway home. No case hits yet. Yet being the operative word there. Whole bunch of reds. Whole bunch of action. What do we got? 3 autos? 3 autos so far. So hopefully man, I'd love to see 6 autos out of a mega box case. It'd be great. No golds, no white or gold. Let's change that right now. So you think the difference is Connor's going to dominate the ovals eventually, right? Whereas that fella can't. And he's way younger as well. So he's got years to do this. KD, purple, Chet Holmgren, Halliburton, McCollum, and KG doing the mailman. I just wish you could hit the splash in a gold or a gold vinyl. That's my only complaint about retail Optic is like, why you can't hit a splash in a gold or gold vinyl? Imagine what it would do, a nice brownie. Imagine what it would do for the prices of the boxes if you could hit a gold vinyl splash. No, they're already selling them for $35 in some places, but like just throw one-of-ones in everything. We all want them. Abdul-Jabbar, Mogba, Derek White, McCain on the back. Throw one-of-ones in every single retail product. Make them different than the Hobby Chase, but give us another one-of-one option, and we will buy them all. Everyone will buy them all. All right, Tyler. I'm with you. I'm a buyer. Bronny, Splash, Curry, Ayton, Trey Jones, Dominique Wilkins. What was Dominique Wilkins' name? The Human Highlight Film? Was that his nickname? I feel like it was. The Human Highlight Film. D-Book. Ooh, red rookie. God, it looks like it might be McCain. Looks like it's Philly. Cole Anthony and Michael Bridges. Come on, give him McCain. Tyrese Martin auto. Another guy I don't know who he is. Kobe Buffkin. Give me a good one here. Bobby Clintman. There you go, Big Papa. By the way, I have a couple mosaic Bobby Clintmans I gotta send your way. I have a red and a purple. This one's out of 149. Bobby. Tyrese Martin. But I definitely have some Bobies to send your way. Zach LaVine. Dalton Knecht. Pirtle. Bobby Williams. Anthony Davis. Sasser. Oh, I got a couple of them from Mosaic. I think I have a purple, a blue, maybe a blue, purple, and red. But I have them off to the side over here. Soshan, Deron Holmes, Vince Williams Jr. All right. We got 9 to go. 9 to go. Come on, downtown. Actually, not in this box. I want it to be a couple boxes away from now, so we don't take the steam out of the room. Jared Allen, Pau Gasol, Topic. I want everybody to wait a couple more boxes. I'll take it in like the 4th to last box, and then we can get excited about maybe catching a gold. Porzingis, Jason Tatum, Larry Bird. Look at that. All Celtics in a row. Nice Larry legend. Tyler Smith. Pre-rookies. Julius Randle, Sadiq Bey, red. So what's his best card? What's his biggest sale so far? Bronny, Jacoby Walter, Cam Christie. I remember NT coming out, but I don't know if that was 24 or 25. So I'm assuming maybe this is his first set, right? Ron Holland, Grady Dick. Franz Wagner, Shy, MPJ, Champagne. Karis LeVert. Downtown. What's downtown out of? Just Donruss? SAR purple. SAR green. Kim Spencer hollow. So the only 2025s are what? Select and Donruss? Oops. Those went off to the left. All right. Donruss set has an insert at 10. Got it. All the cases just went off to the left. We can't have that. Just a second. Sometimes that happens. We just bump them. All right, now we're back. We got 8 boxes left to go. We have not hit a downtown, a mythical, or a phases yet. I have not seen a phases in person ever out of this set. I hope to not hit a phases unless it's a gold vinyl. Panini turn 4. I'm not familiar with that. All right, 8 to go. Here we go. Premier set. When did that come out? Oh, it's coming out end of September. Gotcha. Interesting. I'll have to get some of that. I assume I already have it coming, but I don't know. I've got some boxing coming this weekend. I'm excited to rip some boxing. David Robinson, Derek Jones Jr., Ryan Dunn Hollow. I'm going to be hunting Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Tyson Fury autos this weekend. I never thought that would be a thing, but that's what I'll be doing. If you guys want to rip some Topps Chrome boxing, that'll be Sunday night, I think, here. Matas, My House purple. Bub Carrington green. Bub C. You're not bothering. No, I love it. That's cool. I love the enthusiasm. I love it. It's awesome. Bother me at all. Come hang out anytime you want, Tyler. Come hang out anytime you want. Rob Dillingham, Splash Purple. Dalton Necht. But I'm definitely going to have to get some of that turn 4. That's going to be their version of Panini 1 or 3 count. That's what that is. Steph Castle, Ant-Man. Turn 4, so there'll be 4 cards there. Be 4 cards, so that's what that's going to be. Turn 4, but I will definitely pre-order some of that. I'm not sure that'll necessarily be the premier product. NT is always going to be the premier product for racing, but Turn 4 is going to be their version of that. AJ Mitchell, Capella, Matas, Jaylen Brown. Oh, wow. Jalen Suggs, Siakam, Jeremy Grant, Misi, TJD. No, you're good. It's just that's gonna be turn 4 is their version of Panini 1 for football. Ryan Dunn, red. Nice Ryan Dunn. Suns. I actually like Ryan Dunn. I don't like the Suns, but I like Ryan Dunn. Nice Ryan Dunn. All right. Still waiting on a downtown, a mythical, or a phases. I'd love it to be a downtown and a crazy one at that. Percy Miller, yeah. Go check it out. That'd be a big one to see. Bilal Coulibaly. Jaquez, Scoot, my man Donovan Mitchell. That's my guy. Yep, he's got a Raptors jersey. Miles Turner, Oso Ighodaro, Zach Collins, Matas, and Jalen B. Jonas Valanciunas. Come on, let's see some lasers. That's what we want to see is lasers. Jalen Johnson, Ray Allen. Awesome card there. Cam Johnson. LeBron and Bronny. Awesome card. Not numbered, but still sweet. Podzemski, Kaysen Wallace, Şengün, TJD. Malik Monk. We got a red. Jared McCain, splash purple will work. Devin Carter's nice. Kyle Lowry. Mike Lowry. Mike Lowry. Sorry, I'm a Bad Boys. Love the Bad Boys movies. Every time I hear the word Lowry, I think Mike Lowry. Kyle Lowry. I still think Bad Boys 2 may actually be my favorite movie of all time. I'm not sure on that, but it's definitely, it's debatable. It's close. God, I love Bad Boys 2. All right. PJ Washington Jr., Mitchell, purple, CP3, Saloon. My house is nothing else. No case hit here. Jokic, silver's nice. Toppin, Jalen, Penny. All right. It's a great Jokic card right there. All right, we got 6 to go. No case hit yet. Nothing numbered lower than 35, which is the Cunningham and Wallace autos. We're looking for white velocity, gold velocity, and case hits. White velocity, gold velocity, and case hits. Good luck. Gotta be something these last 6. Champagne. Giannis, Drew Holiday, Sexton, Ray. Keegan Murray. Got a red non-rook. Nice Dalton Knecht. Nice Dottier. Nice Harrison Barnes red. Dalton Knecht. He's everywhere. Harry B. My youngest is named Harrison. It's a solid name if you ask me. Good to know. Good to know on the racing side of things. Reed Shepard. LeBron, purple. Zion, Paul Larson. It's weird, though, because racing is like, what, the biggest sport? Giannis, silver. D-Wade. Racing's the most followed sport in the country, right? Most attended sport. Something like that. So you would think maybe like on the collector side it would get close. Jalen Brunson, Levert, Tyler Hero, Shy silver, D Fox. Viewership's died, really? I didn't know that. Cat, Cam Spencer, DeMontis Sabonis, Rudy Gobert. What drove the viewership down? Last pack, box 15 of 20. D-Bane. I think we got a Memphis rookie hollow here. Yep, Jalen Wells. He's everywhere. Oso. All right, we got 5 left to go, guys. I'll be right back. Just going to take a 30-second intermission here. Going to grab a water out of the fridge. We'll be right back to finish the break. 5 to go. We are back for the final 5 boxes. Let's do it. Let's do it. No case hit yet. Come on, let's find one. Interesting. It's interesting to hear. Interesting to hear, Tyler. I try to keep all that stuff out of sports. I feel like it should all stay out of sports, but pretty good analysis, Tyler. I like it. You seem to know what you're talking about. Dalton Knecht, purple. Donovan Mitchell, Nick Smith Jr., Harry Ingram, hollow. Spurs, a lot of Harrison Ingrams. My House, Ant-Man, purple. Dominique. Come on, give us a damn downtown. We're ready for it. Everyone's ready for it. Give us the downtown. My boys are collecting. Jose Ramirez is their big one. My youngest, for some reason, like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Him. Cody Williams. But Jose Ramirez is their big one. And then in wrestling, they got a lot of wrestlers they collect. But Cody Rhodes, the Usos. Cody Rhodes, the Usos, Randy Orton. Those are their big wrestlers. Wemby and the Admiral. Rozier, Jaden Ivey, Bronny. Kyle Lowry. Steph, D-Book, Peyton Watson, Bam Adebayo, Richer. Nope. Thought that might have been one. Zach LaVine, Jeremy Grant, Kawhi Leonard. I want to talk about a guy that's undervalued in the hobby. I'm not a Kawhi Leonard fan at all. I've hated him for most of his career. But, man, is he a really good basketball player who's won titles. Jared McCain, very nice hit. Najee Marshall, Red, Beasley, Hakeem Olajuwon. But I feel like a good investment would just be Kawhi Leonard cards, right? When he retires, like, he's going to go down as a top 50 player of all time, right? Maybe better than that. He's really good. Jared McCain. He's really, really good. I like that, Tyler. I love it. I love it. It was good to have you in the room tonight, my man. I hope you have a great rest of your holiday. Come back anytime. Hopefully I'll have another case for you next week. All right, we got 4 of these to go. Yes, sir. 4 of these to go. Come on, downtown. We're looking for the ultra rare downtown and mythical. Give me something. Give me a gold mythical or a regular downtown. I'm good either way. Gold or gold vinyl mythical or regular downtown. Don't show me that you can get nothing out of these. Gotta give us a case hit. There's no way they produced a ton of this stuff. No way. All right. Here we go. Tatum purple. Baylor Shireman. We always hit this guy. Guys everywhere. Baylor Shireman. B. Shireman. Again, tomorrow night we have another case of this. Case of Hobby Blasters and some... What else? Logo Fractor Baseball. Long night tomorrow night. 3 breaks. Ronnie Holland purple. A.J. Johnson green. Jalen Duren. My House Reed Shepherd purple's nice. Keegan Murray. I think that's a downtown. I think it's red. Yep. T. Prince, Bradley Beal, Jokic, Wiggins, Gobert, Powell Larson. Good luck on the downtown. It appears to be red. It is a rookie. Is it going to be? Matas Buzelis. Oh, bullet at China Shop. That's such a sick hit. Bang for the Bulls. Man. God, I saw somebody hit this the other day, and it's such a cool design. Wow, that's so nasty. Bull in a China Shop. That's such a sick hit for the Bulls. Congrats, Bulls. There you go. Boom. All right, now give us a damn gold. Give us a damn gold. We got a downtown, so that shows us what's coming out of these. Feels like these cases are pretty good. Reed Shepard, Steve Nash. What is that? Oh, that's a white. That's a white velocity. Yeah, out of 59. Look at that, right out of the same one as the downtown. We got velocity coming at us. Cam Thomas. M. Judkins, is that you? You got the Bulls? Congrats, man. Awesome hit. Awesome hit. Thanks for joining the break if that's you. Congrats either way. LeBron, Johnny Furphy, Marcus Smart, AJ Johnson. Who's to say we can't hit another one? Why can't we get a Faces gold or gold vinyl out of here? Why not? I've never opened a hobby mega box case, so this is our first one. We have no idea what the limits are. Marcus Smart. We'll do a quick recap at the end, by the way. Downtown Matas. That's awesome. Jared McCain, Murray, Kyle Anderson, Zach Levine, Rudy Gobert. We got 3 to go. Give us a gold vinyl Phases. Let's get weird here. You got Bulls Spurs. Nice. Very nice. You have done well. You've done well, my friend. With 3 boxes left to go, you've done very well. All right, let's see something else here. Got to move these back a little bit. I think these are taking a while to get through. Usually I could run through a case pretty good on retail-ish stuff, but just a lot of packs, and I'm yapping away. You never know with me. Sometimes I get yappy. Hour and 10 minutes on the rip time. Come on, let's see a Phases gold vinyl. Tristan Da Silva, Grady Dick, Miles Bridges. We'll tell you a fun story. I took my 5-year-old. I was one of the chaperones on a field trip last year. Jason Tatum, Kevin Garnett, Al Horford, Celtics, and we were at like a lake farm park somewhere here up in Ohio. My 5-year-old, he can read, and all the animals that we would go see had like nameplates outside of their cages. And my 5-year-old walked up, and they actually had a horse there. Shaq Purple. They had a horse named Dick. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Not Richard, just Dick. It just said Dick on his nameplate. And my son walked right up and just pointed right at it. I was like, and like some of the other parents were like, can he read that? And I'm like, yep, you sure can. And they're like, oh. So it'll always be a fun joke with us. Like, I'm like, but at the end of the day, I was like, man, who named that horse that? Like, of course kids are going to laugh at that and point at it. But we still get a big kick out of that. I have a great photo of him pointing at that nameplate and just smiling ear to ear. OG and Ninobi. Steph Castle, Isaiah Stewart, Steph Curry's nice. Klay Thompson. Kamara, Sasser, Isaiah Stewart, Sarr, Bird. TJ McConnell. Beasley, Jacoby Walter, Zach Edey, Hollow, Cam Christie. We got 2 to go. We're looking for a Phases or a mythical gold or gold vinyl to cap off what's been a pretty good case, I would say. Matas, Downtown, Cade Cunningham, Auto. Whole bunch of nice reds, hollows, greens. Only 1 white velocity. I'd like to see a gold velocity. That would really make me happy if we got at least 1 gold velocity. The fact that we haven't seen a gold velocity yet makes me wonder actually how many cases of this they printed. Because generally, You would want to see one of those, I would think, in a hobby mega box case, but we'll see. We shall see. Giannis purple, Ben Wallace, Nick Smith Jr. for the Hornets, red. Mr. Smith, Nick Smith Jr. Ronnie Holland, Ant-Man, Ben Wallace. Aaron Gordon. Ron Holland. Dylan Jones for the Thunder. D. Jones. Can I have that? No. It's a good question. Depends on who's releasing them, but Panini, they print and ship them all at once. Wemby, Jaden Hardy, Derrick Rose. So Panini ships them all at once. Unless they don't sell out on their website, then they hold some back. But they don't want to keep anything in their inventory. Amon Thompson, Julius Irving, T-Man. Fanatics is a little different. They kind of sell in waves. Fanatics sells in waves. Giannis, Porzingis, T. Shannon. Nice one there. D-Book. Halliburton. Yes. With Panini, yes. Their odds are equal. Irrelevant of time. Always has been. They don't have the drop shipping capabilities that Fanatics does, so they get everything out. Jay Crowder, Poole, Donovan Clingan, True Hollow, last box coming. But if you think Connor's the man, Select would be a good product to invest in if that's his rookie year. We didn't see much out of that case, but you're getting this set tomorrow. Is it good? Is it really a $2,500 card? The downtowns go crazy, I'm telling you. Tomorrow night, we got another hobby mega box case. We got a hobby blaster case, too, which you can get downtowns out of as well. The upside is huge out of Optic, I'm telling you. Especially with the downtowns, the last downtowns they're ever going to produce. That will matter. If you guys are people who buy wax, buy up all the cases of these. Buy them all up. Hold them, sit on them, don't rip them, and then wait till if this rookie class ends up becoming pretty epic. Jokic, Murphy, Harry Ingram. If this rookie class ends up being good, or obviously there's some insane players in this downtown set. Just such an easy investment if you have the money. Buy them, leave them, come back in 3 years when people are like, oh man, you know how awesome it would be to hit a downtown from 24-25. And you'll have it. Wade, Martin, Davis, Hendricks, Carrington. Sealed wax is always a very good investment, depending on where you're spending. Very few products go down. Nowadays, more are going down. Wemby purple, because they print a lot of different stuff, and a lot of stuff they don't end up going down in price, but based on where the pre-retail hype price is, they do go down. But nothing ever goes down necessarily, unless it's a really crappy product. All right. Let's see something here. Dalton Knecht, purple. Clingan, green. T.J. McConnell, Reed Shepherd. T.J. McConnell might be my least favorite player in the league. And not for any specific reason. I just feel like he was a very likable guy. Like a guy that just did more with his skill set than anyone. And then he kind of became like kind of a heel with it, and now I'm kind of annoyed with him, so it's just my opinion. Kind of became like over the top, just annoying, and so now I don't like him. Klingon, Ant-Man, Peyton Pritchard, Yabusele, Cam Spencer, 2 packs left. Give us a gold. Give us a gold, please. No gold there. Bam Adebayo. Allen Iverson, red is nice. DeAndre Ayton. Nice answer. He wears obviously number 3, 114. All right, last pack. These will ship out Wednesday, just so everybody knows. Nothing crazy in here. Giannis, KD, Clarkson, JT20, and D-Wade. All right, so obviously the big chases here are the downtowns, but we got one. Pretty good ROI on the team spot there. Pretty good ROI. Here comes a recap of hits. Again, we have another case of this tomorrow night and Hobby Blasters. Hope to see you guys for that. I'm going to run through this rather quickly. Jalen Tyson, Allen Iverson, TJ McConnell, Wemby, Dylan Jones, Nick Smith, Zach Edey, Luka Doncic, Furphy. Cam Thomas was our only velocity out of the whole case, out of 49. Reed Shepard, A.J. Johnson, Baylor Shireman, Jared McCain, Cody Williams, Ant-Man, Jalen Wells, Cam Spencer, Harrison Barnes, Dalton Knecht, Ryan Dunn, Derek Jones, Steph Curry, Tyler Smith, Jalen Tyson, Donovan Klingon, Steph Castle, Eves Misi, Khalil Ware, Tristan Newton, Rob Dillingham, Liam Robbins, whoever the hell that is, Victor Wembanyama, Durant, Hawkins, Rob Dillingham, Wembanyama, Steph Curry, Ant-Man, Aiden Bona, Steph Curry, LaMelo Ball, Ja Morant, Tristan Newton, Topic, Bronny, Jalen Wells, Jacoby Walter, Cody Williams, Keldon Johnson, Nikola Topic, Edey, Tatum, Rissachar, Jalen Green, Bub Carrington, Dalton Knecht, Penny Hardaway, Saloon, Klingon, Harrison Ingram, Klingon, Shannon, Ant-Man, Jacoby Walter, Shed, Horford, Smart, Najee Marshall, Harrison Ingram, Giannis, Dadier, Jokic, Devin Carter, Kyle Lowry, Jared McCain, Ryan Dunn, AJ Mitchell, Anthony Edwards, Rob Dillingham, Matas, Bub Carrington, Ryan Dunn, Alexander Sarr, Cam Spencer, Cam Christie, Sadiq Bey, Deron Holmes, Tyrese Martin, Clintman, Curry, Derek White, Mogbo, Durant, Yabusele, Bona, Larson, Bronny, Khalil Ware, Matas, John Collins, Reed Shepard, Bruce Brown, KJ Simpson, Kaishan, LeBron, Steph Curry, Filipowski, Luka, Fred Van Vliet. A couple Steph Castles, green and a hollow. Nice case in Wallace auto. That's 14 out of 35. Reds, Luka Doncic, Jalen Wells, Harry Ingram, Jason Tatum, Cade Cunningham auto out of 35. Very nice for Big Papa. And the hit of the break without any question. Bull in a China shop, Matas, Muzelis, huge downtown. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Hobby Blasters, Hobby Mega Boxes. Cases are live now. We'll see you guys. Have a great rest of the holiday. Bye-bye. I'm Judkins. We'll see you. Thank you.